Welcome to Streets Gourmand. This is Jack, and we're here at Disney California Adventure on the first day of Food and Wine Festival 2025. We're really excited to be here again. We were just checking our old video from last year out just to kind of see how things have changed for us over the last year, as well as what's changed here at the festival. So we're really excited. We've checked out the official blog, we've checked out the menu items, so I think we're really armed to make some really good decisions today. We're here to get the 8-item Sip and Savor Pass. And so with that, we want to make sure that we go in with the idea that we're going to maximize that pass. So we've done our research. We want to impart that to you. The other thing we're going to do this time is we're going to check some things off the beaten path. This year is interesting because they've actually lapsed into other parts of the overall resort site. So not only within California Adventure, but over in downtown Disney and over at the hotels. So we're going to let you know a little bit about that. So first things first, we're going to give you an overview. For those that don't know the Food and Wine Festival, we want to show you what to check out before you come.
All right, a quick overview of the Food and Wine Festival. This annual event started at California Adventure back in 2006, and this year will be running from February 28th through April 21st. The event celebrates California's unique tastes and wine, with resort-wide unique foods, snacks, sweets, drinks, and cocktails. This year there are 8 kiosks, including the addition of Mercado de Antojos. Before you go, there are 2 websites you want to check out. The first is the Disney Parks food blog, and the second is the resort's menu. Between these 2, you should get a very good sense of the items and their prices, and most importantly, figuring out the items that you want to check out when you arrive. Because the purpose of our visit was to check out new items, it was instrumental to do our research beforehand. Also, as you look around the site, keep in mind that there are other options available to you if you would like to go in on some paid experiences. This year, there is a Sip and Savor Pass, and they give you 2 options if you don't want to pay a la carte. The first is a 4-option pass, which goes for $32, and an 8-option pass, which goes for $63. Because we were trying a variety of new items, we went in on the 8, knowing that we would be able to maximize the value of the pass itself. You can buy these passes near Carthay Circle, although they do say that you can buy these passes at several different places, so keep an eye open. Sip and Savor is specific to items marked in the guide as such, with the small circle emblem. Although there is also a concept of participating vendors, their items might not be covered by Sip and Savor, so just be aware.
We hope that overview was helpful. We went to go pick up our Sip and Savor Pass. There was actually a bit of a line for that, so you might want to expect that on your visit. Now, there were 2 different Sip and Savor Passes, a 4 and an 8, so we walked through already the prices for each. To overcome the price of the 8 one at least, and that's where we're focused on today, is you want to get anything over $8. So there's 8, $8.50, or 9, and I think there might be a $9.50 in there as well. That will help you overcome the price of that, and then becomes a nice value. So make that decision before you come, so that way you know what to do when you get here. The other thing too is the booklet is really nice this year. It's full of pictures. It's got a nice little fold-out map. We'll go a little bit deeper on that in a bit. So the first thing we're going to go try is the musubi. It's right around the corner, so we're going to go check that out first. And the lines are actually pretty substantial today, so we're going to have to go do that now.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, crew. So you see, the most delicious discoveries come when we all add what we love to the recipe. We may have different rhythms, but mix them together in its kitchen sink occasion. So go, try everything, enjoy, because food, like life, is a celebration!
All right, so first things first, we're going to try the musubi with fried rice, and this is from Golden Dreams. It's $8.50. And so what you have in here is just like a musubi, right? There's a Spam. Instead of the seaweed that you would have wrapped, they actually cut it up and it's inside the rice here, along with some nice fried egg. So it's actually a pretty good portion. I do see mayo in there as well, so just like a regular musubi. Nice. If you're a fan of Spam, you'll be a fan of this. The mayo is actually very sweet. You do taste the seaweed. I was going to think you're not going to taste it in there, but they just put enough of it in there that you can taste it. Of course, white rice along with eggs is always a good call. So this is actually really good. This would make a terrific breakfast item as well. So the next item we have is the Gruyere mac and cheese from Garlic Kissed. And so this is a $9 item. It's actually quite hefty here. You're seeing bits of sirloin steak along with a pesto-ish type of sauce on the mac and cheese. A couple of hot peppers in there. So these are not small pieces of steak as well. So we'll go ahead in for the mac and cheese and have to take a bite of the garlic. Well, what's nice is you're getting bits and pieces of a bread, almost like a panko. So it's very buttery and very crunchy, which is nice. Cheese is excellent, actually. It's really a good premium cheese. We'll give a bit of the steak here. It goes together quite well, although, like as you can see, pieces are a little too big. The steak's fine, real steak. A little cool. It's one of the problems eating here too. This food gets cold very quickly. It's a pretty windy day. Altogether, it goes really, really well. So for the Sip and Savor Pass, this is actually a really good option. Recommend this one, as well as the musubi. One item too is make sure that you know where you're going in the line between pickup and order. Somebody took the sign from Garlic Kissed, which we had to let the clerk know. So I was in the line for pickup, then had to go to the order line, then go back to the pickup line. So just watch for it, watch the signs. But excellent, really good choice. We're here at the Paradise Garden Grill, which is kind of at the very end of the Food and Wine Festival walkway here. So we're kind of at the end of the line. Had a long talk with the cast member about the food options at Garden Grill. The El Pastor taco is this one here, and the chicken taquitos ahogado is here. And so they wanted to point out and make sure that we knew that because of the Sip and Savor, you're getting one item, not a full platter, which makes sense. The full platter, by the way, is about $13 and some change. So if you want to get the full platter, I feel like you're getting quite a bit here for the money. We're going to try both of these items. There was also a Chippendale sipper cup that was just too cute to ignore and walk away from. So got one of these. Now when you get one of the sippers, you can always get the Coke on the side, so make sure to ask for that. Like, why ruin it? This is better for water and keep it all nice and pristine.
All right, so as you heard, we had to go over to voiceover. The music was just too loud. So first off, we started with the chicken taquito ahogado, and this is a large taquito with salsa verde, avocado crema, sour cream, pickled onion, cotija, and cilantro. The crunchy offset the softness of the filling, and they just had the right amount of blends. It was a standout for us. We're a little perplexed by the ahogado. Ahogado usually means it's drowned, and that was not the case here. So I think there was just a lot of sauces. Maybe that's what they meant, but either way, really good. And the other item was the El Pastor taco. This is a pineapple achiote marinated pork with avocado spread and tomatillo salsa topped with queso fresco. It was a bit overpowered by the sides. I was wondering if they would have toned the sides down, we could taste more. I really was looking forward to the pineapple achiote marinated pork. So if I wanted that to kind of be the star of the show, but instead I felt like I tasted more of the side ingredients.
Now we're over the halfway point of our Sip and Savor Pass, and we're here with the asados. This is from Cluck-A-Doodle-Moo. Keep in mind we are trying to stick to things that are new, but the al pastor taco that we just had at Paradise Grill was not new. So sorry about this. I'm just trying to hold the mic up because it's quite loud here today. So we went with the asados from Cluck-A-Doodle-Moo. This is a skirt steak, asada. Comes with a tortilla, Spanish rice, and a salsa verde. And then we're going with the chipotle chicken as well. So this is a really good item. It looked really nice online. Looks a little different in person. That's okay, because it comes down to taste for us. So we're going to give this one a shot and see how it goes.
The steak was a bit small. I wish it was a little bit tender. And one of my feedbacks for the overall event is any of the tortillas should just get grilled automatically. The chicken had a very sauté flavor to it in that it tasted like it was soaking in the chipotle for a bit, which is good. So I think that was the standout of the dish overall. I think the value of this dish is that it is quite large. I think you're going to be satisfied with the amount of items that you'll get with a Sip and Savor pass.
And so we're standing right outside LA Style to get 2 more items that would put us about the 7 mark of our 8 Sip and Savor pass. But before we do that, we wanted to chat with you. Number one, it gives me a break before we go over there. But if you really want to maximize that Sip and Savor pass, don't get drinks or the sweets. You're not maximizing it. We just did a quick math. So even at the 7th item, we're pretty much at the amount and the value of the card already. So remember, kind of a rule of thumb, if you really want to maximize that, look for entrees that are $8 and over. Even the asados that we just got was probably one of the highest ones on our list, which was $9.75. Research is one thing. You can do research all day, but when we got here, we saw a lot of things change. The website menu changed on us, and as I was doing research. And then the guidebook is really the rule of thumb and your source of truth. So you want to leverage that once you get here. But still do your research. It didn't hurt to do, but we saw some things change. There's going to be a lot of lines in the early morning when the festival starts, so just realize that. Seats were a little bit hard to find, so be patient. Have somebody go out and find a seat. It's probably a good thing to do if you have a larger party, and go do that. All right, so we just left LA Style. We got our items 6 and 7. We've got the Western Barbecue Burger Bao and the LA Street Dog. So LA Street Dog you can actually get at a couple different locations. We opted to go here since both of these were in the same spot. And they're both extremely precious. As you can see, they're topped with a lot of Newski's bacon, which is quite good. Just really rich flavored bacon, a bit of sweetness to it as well. I mean, both are so beautiful. I'm looking at them, I wish they were pillows and I would lay on top of them. They're so pretty. We found the most quietest spot that we've had today, so we should put some cheers up there, but this is the quietest spot that we found today because they're pumping music everywhere. So it's nice to talk normally with you. So let's give these a try. The Western Barbecue Bacon Bao is actually really good. It's really sweet. And so you're straddling the line of a sweet, like a full-on sweet, along with the savory of the burger, along with the Newski's bacon. The sauce is excellent. There's crunchy onions in there, which I didn't expect, although I did see them before, but they're adding a lot of crunch and texture to the overall milieu. So between the softness of the bao, the burger itself, and all of the crunchy, very good. I do recommend this one. Okay, before I dig into the LA Street Dog, there's a bit of a pepper jam on the top. And then these pieces of Newski's are just beautiful, dark and rich. Having some from the bao, they're just adding a really amazing flavor to it. So we'll give this one a go. This is a street dog. So some of you natives of LA, you know you can get these outside any venue, any concert, any show. You go on the street, this is the dog. So tons of pepper and onion. It's going to blast you in the face as soon as you bite in. Really good all beef type of hot dog in there and soft bun. Now we are at item number 8 from our 8 Sip and Savor Pass, and we chose to go to Studio Catering Company. We usually find something good there. On our way over from the walk, coming back this way, we noticed that they usually had 2 food stands in the area right outside Monsters, Inc. They don't have that anymore. LA Style moved over closer to the Grizzly Peak, and so we thought that was interesting. Here we're getting a salsa verde chicharron taco, and this one usually runs for 2 tacos. It's $13, give or take. This one looks really good. As you can see, it's got a lot of different spices in there. It's got the salsa verde for sure, which has been really good at other locations here. A bit of a chili paste type sauce. You've got your red onion pickling and the chicharrones in there. So it looks really good. We're going to give it a try. I always feel like when we do the last stand-up, I'm always getting the driest food. Unfortunately, the chicharron's a little bit dry. Spices are good, but obviously I think it'd be stronger if the chicharron was a bit more moist. So typically happens with chicharron. It might sit a little too long and get a little hard. So if you get it, maybe ask for a fresh one, or at least fresh chicharron that hasn't been sitting around too long. Other than that, the spices are fine. Wow. We've never been to Parkside Market before. It's got really heavy Palm Spring, Googie type vibes. The bar up here is amazing. I bet it's packed like crazy at its peak hours, but right now it's really enjoyable. We're able to find seats. What you do is you order from any of the kiosks downstairs. So we're here at Soul Sister, and we're gonna try that sesame lettuce wrap. So what could be said? Just really, I mean, this is what it's supposed to be. They've got the pork done correctly. It's sweet, it's well cooked. A bit departure from the chicharron taco that I had before about 40 minutes ago. So if you can look in there, you've got just this beautiful piece of pork along with a nice butter lettuce wrap, red onion pickling, carrot pickling, and a really good sauce and some cilantro. What you've got in the end is just an amazing, nice lettuce wrap. So $14 too. It's quite a large portion. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Yes, it's not Sip and Savor, but we wanted to show you something that was a little bit different. And something that we haven't done before at all. We haven't been into Parkside yet. Nice view, you can't beat it. It's a beautiful day out today. This is a great way to end our food adventure. All right, so we just left Soul Sister at Parkside Market in downtown Disney. We're out here at one of the newer entrances for downtown Disney to sign off. We had a great time. We hit everything on our Super Saver Pass, so we got all of our 8 items. Parkside Market was new for us, so we're really excited to see a little mini food hall here at downtown Disney. A couple things before we go though. There was a lot of construction inside California Adventure, so just be aware of that. Kind of blocking a lot of areas. Grizzly Rapids was completely shut down. So check the website before you come, just to make sure that you know what rides are closed before you come over. The other thing too, there's a lot of construction here in downtown Disney, so just be aware of that as well. Other than that, I think we gave you all of the hints and tricks that we found out today. We hope that they were valuable for you on your visit and your next food adventure. This is Jack signing off with All Streets Gourmand. We'll see you next time.